Hi guys, I've built up another set of carbies to go onto the bike because the first set was a little bit lean on the right hand side. So I've built this set of carbies up and I've drilled the emulsion jet out to 20 thou, from 18 thou to 20 thou. And the main jet has been increased from 78 to 90 and the secondary from 112 to 120. So we'll get these in the bike and we'll see what sort of setup we've got. Okay, I'm going to start the bike and everything's, the carbies are in with the bigger jets. The mixer screws are set at 2.5 turns out. So we'll start the bike and just see what we've got. So, we've got a little bit of an issue with our synchronisation. The left-hand cylinder seems to be performing as good as the right one, so we've got to sync them up. And our flame, I'll just show you the flame, what sort of flame cell we've got. The flame now is a lot more yellow than what it was. I'm just going to have a look at the synchronisation first and get both carbies synced up. Okay, you can see that the gauges are not even. I think I'm out of fuel. Now I'm on the left hand side and you can see that's also pretty yellow. Quite a yellow flame there now on the right hand side, so I'll just turn the mixer screw in a bit. Well, that's the final tune done. Just a breakdown of what I've done on the whole tune-up of starting this bike is that I fitted the first set of carbies I had with standard jets, and I think that I either didn't clean the hole out good enough in the low jet emulsifying tubes, but I cleaned them out with, well actually ran a 20 thou drill through them. But yeah, we've seen what it was like with those carbies. It was a little bit lean on the right hand side. So I put another set of carbies I made up with a 120 and a 90 main and a 120 secondary. Drilled the emulsifier tubes out to 20 thou. Put that on the bike and ran that, and you see in the colour of that it was a lot more of a yellow flame, and I had to go right in with the mixture screw to get it near blue. So to end all, I went back to the original carbies with original jets, so 78 and 112, and drilled the emulsifier tube out 20 thou, put them on, and pretty happy with that. It's a tad rich, but at idle, but only just a little bit, you know, and it looks really good. So yeah, see how she goes when I'm able to give it for get her out for a ride. I could take for a ride, but I haven't got. I'm waiting on an 18mm petcock for the fuel tanks, which I haven't got. So as soon as that comes in, I put a bit of fuel in it and take it for a bit of a spin and just see what the plugs look like then and what the performance is like. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way the tune is on the bike, and I've got my fuel petcocks come in, so I've got petrol in the tank, so let's jump on her and take it for a ride. Brake's working good. Well guys, that's the testing done, and really there was two sort of
faults that I had to sort of look at. One was the front disc calipers were just sticking on a little bit. Actually, when it sort of came to a halt, the wheel was still a little bit sticky. It wouldn't rotate as freely as it should, so I pulled the calipers off and polished the 12 pistons to a mirror shine, and that's working really good. The feel of the brake, of the remote brake, is really good. It's a real nice soft feel as the brakes come on. The other fault I had was with the battery not getting charged, and I checked my wiring, and the drawing I was given by the supplier of the reg-rec, it only had one red, well, the three wires, yellow wires come from the stator and one red wire going to the battery, and I wired it that way, and had a look at it once it wasn't charging, and there was two terminals on the black connector on the reg-rec, and I thought, well, one must be for neutral. So, but it didn't really show where the cable connection should go, positive and negative. So I sent the supplier off with an email, and he sent me back a later drawing of the rectifier, and it showed where the neutral went and the positive. So yeah, got a neutral into it, and she's charging like crazy now. So happy with that. Happy with the tune-up. She's revs up through the rev range really nice. Handling is absolutely. I'm really impressed with the handling. I've got a Yanni Midnight Special over there, and it handles nowhere near as good as what this bike is. It really goes through the corners on rails, and the suspension is a little bit firm, but I quite like it like that. The rear shockies are good, braking is good, so really now I've got all the paint to get all the tinware and the side covers all painted, so I'll be starting that in the next week or so. So yes, eventually getting there, guys. It is a lot of work, I can tell you, but yeah, fingers crossed we'll get it all finished.